Here's a public service announcement for anybody that lives in the state of Florida. What a beautiful night. I'm looking to the east. The sun's setting over there to the west. But anyways, if you live on a lake in Florida or anywhere where there's water in Florida, there's going to be alligators. The best bet is don't feed them, ignore them, because they have a natural fear of human beings. So if there's a gator, and I can attest to this many times, there's a big one in my lake. There's tons of alligators out here. And I even have video from when that cactus was blooming back in May. We came walking up over here, the big ass gator ran in the water. They're afraid of humans. So if you live on a lake in Florida and there's alligators, that's normal. There's going to be alligators, there's going to be water moccasins. If you don't like it, then maybe you shouldn't live on a lake. If you're going to call FWC, then you should probably, maybe take into consideration that they need to follow the laws. They shouldn't be at that end of the lake, that side of the lake, over there, over here, on this side, shining flashlights in my yard, over at that end of the lake. FWC is for the Florida Wildlife Conservation. That's what they do. But anyways, if you don't like the alligators and you want to live on the lake, you probably shouldn't live on a lake. Because, let me repeat this, if there's water, there's gators. If there's water, there's moccasins. If you're worried about them, put up a fence. I have a fence that keeps my dog away from the water and it keeps the gators away from my dog. And I've never, ever, not once encountered a gator in the state of Florida that isn't afraid of people. It's natural. They have a natural fear of humans. Unless somebody's feeding them. If you see a gator behind your house and you put food out there, then they're going to come back. They're dumb. Their brain is about this big. It's about the size of a pea. Or the quarter. But it's about the size of a quarter. So if they see a food source that's easy, they're going to come back to that food source. Otherwise, they will run from you. And I'm speaking from experience. I live my life as much as I can in the woods, in the wild, in the nature. I've been on canoes way back in the woods. I've seen 13, 14-foot alligators and canoed right up to them, and they run because they have a natural fear of humans. Don't feed them. Walk up to them, they'll leave. If you have an animal or a pet you want to protect, put up a fence. Because in Florida, if there's water, there's gators or moccasins. I've seen alligators in ditches. I've seen moccasins in ditches. You could take this whole entire big ass lake. It goes way, I can't even see the end of it. It's like, I don't know how many acres. You could take every